Hello and welcome to my latest video. Sorry I haven't done a few for a while, but I've moved house. This is my new house. Bungalow, so it's a downsizing from what we had before, the 3-storey. And this one's got a nice garage door, but when you see inside the garage, it's very small. It's not even a full size. Can't get a car in. Oh, and it's rather messy. As you can see, I'm still doing projects. And as you can see, it's a very small, roughly, what's that, 8 feet into here. Because in here, so we've converted this into a office stroke 3rd bedroom. Nice doors out onto the back garden there. But due to me having a double garage before and only having a half now, as you can see, I've had to hang things up. So one of my future videos will be, I need to sort all this out a bit more, get things up a bit more, sort all this out so that I can get everything in. Because as I'm sure you can imagine, when you move out of a 2 garage into a half, there's not a lot of room left over. We've been here for a while, so I have done some of the little jobs that I've been wanting to do. Made that little thing for the recycle bins. I don't know if you can see up there, I've made a little lean-to, just so that I can get some of my other things out of the way that wouldn't actually go in the garage. Put a little security light up. A built-in ladder on that access door. That's the spare room. That's a king-size bed, so that's a good size room in there. And then master bedroom, loads of built-in cupboards along there. That's fantastic. Super king bed, and one of the things, my upcoming projects will be, so these are lovely built-in cupboards, really big drawers, which are really handy, and that's the sort of standard depth up to there. And then there's this bit at the back, which again it's handy, but then this space here, things can fall down, and to get to there you'd have to take the bottom drawer out. And I've not quite figured out how to take the drawers out yet, so that's a future project as well. Filling those spaces in, learning how to take a drawer out so that I can retrieve anything that's there. So that's an upcoming one. Another one will be, so this is still our bedroom, put a telly on the wall, but I don't like that wire hanging there, so I'm going to try and put a socket behind the telly so we can put the wire behind there, hide that out of the way. That's a future one. This flooring that somebody's put down, which whilst it looks nice and it's quite warm and everything, this bit's fine, but then come over here and you can see there's a gap there. The move, there's another gap there. There is a threshold strip there, but it carries on into here. Now this has got underfloor heating, but I don't know if that's what's causing some of these edges are lifting up. That's lifting up. That's probably done the same, and can you see it? I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that moves up and down. There's another edge one there. Where the settee sits there, look, that's done it as well. So this is a massive area in here. I might just start with that little bit in there, see how that goes. Fix this bit in here first, and then maybe at some point tackle the big room in there. And then this is the main bathroom. Huge shower there with the waterfall type one, is it called? Head. Really nice, like a wet room bit there. Really nice radiator, but I've noticed that it's starting to bubble up in a couple of places. Now I'm hoping I'm going to be able to sand that and respray it, but Not confident. I'm going to have to look up how that's occurred. Like I say, if it is just a case of sanding it down. That light, there's no bulb in it, but I'm not bothered about that. It looks quite nice, that light shade, but it's very close to the bath. When I stand up, I've done it a couple of times. I've learned not to do it anymore, but I bang my head. I don't know if I can raise that up just a bit more, so I don't do that. Really nice, I think they call it a slipper bath. That's really nice. Again, another project. It's gone a bit dull in the bottom there. It's nice and smooth still, but I want to try and polish that up again. So that's another project coming up. And this has got touch lighting on there. That's a nice little thing for during the night. And this is what we call the utility room. So we've got a spare toilet, washing machine. Presuming the last people had a dryer there. I want to try and find another door like that to match. Cover that up, and then we can put a few more things in there, get them out of the way. But really big storage, loads in here. This is really good. And that's where we hang out coats, etc. And then into the main living, dining, kitchen area. It's got the electric hob, electric oven. I always preferred gas hobs, but I'm getting used to that one. Again, there's a few things in here that we're not happy with at the moment. I don't know if you can see there where it's worn through. That's the dishwasher as it opens. I'm going to try and get another one of them, do that. And this one, got all these chips along here. Try and fix that as well. That's a really nice sink here as well. It's got a couple of things in the kitchen that we didn't notice at first. This drawer, for instance, looks like a really nice deep drawer, but then there's this bit inside it for your knives and forks. So there's that one. And then round here, there's another one that's the same, the extra drawer, or drawer of death. It's got the built-in fridge, which is very handy, but it's not big enough for our needs, so we've had to put a tall fridge freezer over there. If we're going to do this floor, I'm thinking maybe we can renew the kitchen and put the kitchen over here, because this is a bigger area. So that would make a nicer kitchen. Still enough room there for the dining table and chairs. That'd be a big project though, because obviously there's a lot of plumbing and drainage and wiring associated with the kitchen. I've noticed that somebody's put all these spotlights everywhere, which I quite like, and I've put dimmable bulbs in again, which I like. So yeah, happy with all of that. I'm not changing that. 2 skylights up there, which do provide an amazing amount of sunlight, because this bit now we're facing Sordham North, so that provides a good lighting. And then he was in when we moved in. There's our big telly from the last house. I would like to put a log burner in that corner, just a really small one with a pipe going up either through the wall or through the ceiling there. Let's say this is underfloor heating, so it's really good in here. You only need to put it on for a while, and the heat, you can turn it off. The heat keeps coming up off the floor for ages afterwards. It's amazing. So since we moved in, we've put all the curtain poles and these blinds in. Those blinds, B&Q, really nice, really easy to do. Whenever I put a curtain pole up, we always like having big heavy curtains and a big pole, so I always put a piece of wood to mount the curtain pole onto, because when it's a big heavy curtain on a big heavy pole, they pull out of the wall quite easily, so I always do that. I'll quickly show you. the 2-bedroom ones that I did as well, because it was the same thing. You can see we've got big heavy curtains with a big pole, so I always put a piece of wood up there. That's about 5 inches by ½ inch. And same again. This one, this pole, is like a double one, so you can put your voile lines on the inside one and then your curtains on the outside one. And again, same piece of wood, nice big thick piece of wood to mount everything so nothing's going to fall off. So back into the living room, dining room area. The previous owners had a cat, and there's some sort of cat flap thing here that you can seal off. Obviously we don't want it or need it, it's a bit unsightly, so that's another upcoming project, taking all that out, bricking it up, plaster it, etc. So again, since we moved in, we've done, or had, a new fence put across the back there. We've had to reseed the grass as well because the lawn was in a dreadful state. We've done that little patio area over there, put a little patio over there to stand that storage unit. Another project coming up, we're going to have to pressure wash that, all that stonework there, and then I've got some sealer because we have pressure washed it once, but that green mould, I presume it is, that's come back virtually all over the back. You can see all the way around here as well. So I'm going to pressure wash that again, probably in the new year sometime. I did do that bit there, and I've tried the sealer stuff that I bought on those 3 rows there. So it looks like it's working okay. I'm not 100% sure it's permanent, but yeah, another upcoming project. And another one is I would like to put a doorway in here, because at the moment, to get to that room that I showed you before through the garage, you've either got to go out of the patio doors here, walk around, go through those doors, or out of the front door and in through the garage, which isn't ideal if you've got somebody staying. So I'd like to change this, put a doorway in here, even if it's a really slim one that fits in that gap there, that'd be fine. And then just to make it water, maybe not watertight, but some sort of like a lean-to roof or a glass roof or something there, so that you can walk out there into that area there without actually going outside, if you know what I mean. So that's the new house. What other projects do you think could do? Like I say, there's a few to be going on with at the moment. A couple of other things I'm going to show you in a minute. So far I haven't shown you the boiler because it's up here. This is quite a good ladder system. It's quite sturdy. It's got lighting up here, insulation, and again I've done a couple of things up here. I wanted to do it straight away, so I've not had a chance to video it, but the boiler is all the way down there, and you can see these pipes that are coming along here and then going along there, none of them were lagged. So obviously any heat that was being sent down the pipework to go into the rooms just dissipating into here. So I've been out and bought a load of lagging, and maybe not a brilliant job, but I've done all of that. And there's the boiler at the far end. Like I say, loads of insulation in here, and as you can see, lots of storage as well, which is really handy in a bungalow where there isn't much storage. We've got plenty of stuff up here. I'm gonna have to go through all of this as well, sort everything out in here. I'd like to put a bit more lighting and just sort a few more things out, but basically it's all right up here now. I've lagged those pipes. And on to what's probably going to be the biggest job when we do it. This driveway. Well, it's all right, it's great. I'd like it a little bit wider so I can get my car just over to the side there where that bit of grass is. I would like to be able to park my car there, so that my friends, my wife, whoever coming on can bring the car up here and then go back off again without me having to move my car every time. That grass is dreadful. I can't really tell from here, but it's not very good. So if we widen this, I'd like to have it, it's called resin bound. Looked into it. A little bit of a fence across there as well. Get rid of the grass, because one of the things, as you've noticed, there's no way of getting from the back garden to the front with the lawnmower without going through that room. So we want to try and get rid of the grass, make it very low maintenance at the front. With, like I say, that resin bound driveway would make that much easier. But that's a big project. Back into the main room again. I'll just quickly show you in the back, because in summertime these bifolds are really nice. So you can swing that open, swivel that, and I'm sure everybody knows what bifolds are, but it just makes it really nice being in the house in summer, walking outside. Now, I was saying there's no way of getting from the front to the back. I've got this bit of wood here at the moment, but that's not wide enough to take your lawnmower down. It's okay for access for doing maintenance or whatever, but not wide enough to get a lawnmower down.